my good buddy, the Patriot Jimmy Vaughn. He just got nominated for a Grammy for Best Blues this year. Liberty is on the rise. Hey, we're going to do 30 minutes, maybe even more of Overdrive. A lot of stations carry the fourth hour. We don't always do it live. But if your AM and FM isn't picking it up, you'll just go to Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or PrisonPlanet.tv to watch the live streaming video, be able to hear Max Keiser into the next hour. We're going to open the phones up specifically and only for questions on the Hunt brothers and the cornering of the market and $50 silver in 1980, why things are different today. Your questions for Max Keiser in the next 30 minutes of the next hour, specifically and only on this issue. Okay, folks? I want to hear from you. 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. Now, J.P. Morgan, hundreds of billions of dollars, trillions leveraged in derivatives. Now, explain to people in layman's terms, if they're 3.3, 3.6, whatever it is, short in the silver market, naked shorts in there driving it down with money and silver they don't have. Silver in the real market selling for $35 an ounce, a lot of shops, showing that even the $29 an ounce is a manipulation on paper. So more and more this is rearing its head. But specifically here, explain to people, as you said with cash, if it's only $3 billion in something, why don't they just go out and buy silver from somebody else to cover it and have a loss? Explain what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, first of all, look at J.P. Morgan. You have to look at the big picture here. They've got, on their balance sheet, $93 trillion in derivatives. Now, to put that in perspective, the total GDP for the world is about $50 trillion. So they have almost 2 times the entire output of the entire planet Earth on their books as derivatives or debt. And a lot of this debt is tied to a massive short position in silver. By some estimates, $1.5 trillion is exposed in liabilities to their silver shorts. And
so their silver short is the pin and the hand grenade.
Exactly. And their market capitalization of the company is about $150 billion. So they've got 10 times their entire market capitalization exposed just to their silver short position, which is part of a much bigger $93 trillion derivatives bomb. So, to pull the pin on the hand grenade, it takes the whole kit and caboodle down. J.P. Morgan stock goes to zero, and they're out of business, which we want because they are actively targeting the communities and these countries. Look at what's happening in Ireland, for example. The IMF is bankrupt. The IMF has no money. They go into Ireland to seize the $20 billion on Ireland's books, plus the pension assets of Ireland. Ireland's not bankrupt. They have cash to go for several years without a bailout. But the IMF is bankrupt.
Yeah, this is a financial takeover, and it's not gonna. I mean, if we did bring down J.P. Morgan, it doesn't mean that exploding battleship might not throw some shrapnel back at us, but it's better than just letting it line up and fire at us forever and not fight back.
Exactly right. It's all connected. They're all working with each other. They're all colluding with each other. If you take down the biggest guy, you take them all down, and you decapitalize them, you're removing that fiat currency, which is their ammunition.
So you're saying blow up the Death Star, and you're saying our X-Wings are in there right now. We've got a good chance of blowing it.
Yeah, the Death Star is a good analogy. I like it because if you remember Luke Skywalker, he's flying into the Death Star, and he has to hit the soft spot, that one spot in the Death Star that blows the whole thing up. In my analysis, if you look at the global banking system, the one soft spot in the entire banking system is J.P. Morgan's silver short position.
So it's the missing scales on the dragon's belly.
Yeah, if you attack that one spot, you blow up the whole Death Star. And right now, people understand this. They instinctively understand it.
All right, stay there. We got to come. We're back in 70 seconds. Folks, you may have to go to Infowars.com if your station doesn't carry it, Infowars.com.